Hi, guys. So here's the recruitment thought for the day. Don't apply if you don't qualify. In this job market where a lot of people are desperate for work and there's such high unemployment, the tendency is for many candidates to just apply for anything that comes across their radar, hoping someone is going to notice their CV and hopefully be able to fit them into a role. But if you are wasting other people's time by consistently applying for roles where you really do not fit the majority of the requirements for the role, you are setting yourself up for a lot of frustration in not hearing back from recruiters or hiring managers, and you are wasting their time. And that's not a good way to go about sowing, because you are going to be reaping that same kind of thing in due course. So the rule would be you need to qualify for at least 80% of what is required. And remember, there are certain things that are non-negotiable. So for example, even if you can do everything that the job asks you to do, but you are not a qualified CA, there's certain things that you can't sign off on. And so the fact that you have got all the knowledge, but you don't have the legal authority to sign off, means you don't qualify for the role. You don't qualify if you're an ACCA, you must be a CASA. Similarly, if you are not a GCC qualified engineer, but it's a legal appointment, well, you cannot carry that legal appointment. So don't waste your time by applying for it and hoping that they might, by some miracle, actually look at you for that role. And yes, sometimes there is a little bit of flexibility. So in those cases, see if you can't get a direct email address or maybe a phone number, and speak to the person who's handling the recruitment for that role if possible, and check with them if you would stand a chance, even though you might not be fully qualified yet, and if there is some flexibility around it. Also, if you read a role description and you haven't a clue what 50% of what they are talking about means, well, you clearly don't qualify. It's just not your space. If you are so far off, don't waste everyone's time by then applying for it. Rather wait for something that's closer aligned to what you are experienced for before you apply for a specific role. So remember, don't apply if you don't qualify.